right, good morning everybody. On today's Food is Medicine, we're finding out how soup can make you smarter and healthier. Oh, I love the sound of that. Christa, Orecchio, clinical nutritionist. The whole journey is here to show us what we need to do. Give me a ton of this stuff.
You need a ton of, we're just going to pass this around the studio after we make this soup.
Because we all could be smarter and healthier, right?
We all could be.
Okay, so what do we got in the pot right here? And then we've got over to the left here a couple things going on.
Yeah, today we're making a warming carrot ginger soup.
Okay.
So I've steamed some carrots. I've steamed actually an entire bag of carrots, but we're just going to use a half a bag.
You did all of this ahead of time, right?
I did it ahead of time. Since these segments are shorter, we're ready to rock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move over to the blender in this area right here. You've got a couple things you want to talk about that's going to help us be healthier and smarter.
Yeah, so this soup, okay, is the best soup to cool down inflammation and to prevent degenerative brain disease.
Oh, okay.
Because we are using turmeric. Do you know much about turmeric?
No, to be honest with you, I've never heard of that before.
The spice, I'm sure you've had it a bunch though.
Okay.
I'm sure you've had it a bunch. As you see it a lot in Indian food, it's what gives it that color and it's what gives curry its color.
Gotcha.
And turmeric has an antioxidant component called curcumin that prevents brain degeneration.
Wow.
And in India, they have the lowest rate of Alzheimer's and they consume turmeric every single day.
I love it. Okay,
So
and then of course we've got the carrots and then
we've
butter.
got the carrots, we've got grass-fed butter, good healthy fat in here, and ginger. Ginger will help improve hydrochloric acid function. So you could look at this soup as kind of like nature's Advil or nature's ibuprofen because it's going to slash inflammation all over the body, not just in the brain.
I got to tell you, I'm not a very good cook, so this I kind of fell out of place wearing this, but it is nice.
Oh, well, we're going to get you going.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to have you add the spice mixture. If you don't want to buy the fresh root and peel it and cut it up, then you can use powdered turmeric, powdered cumin, and powdered ginger.
It's all done for you right there.
It's all done for you, and I love Himalayan pink salt. It has 84 minerals in it, and we love it. So Brad, you go ahead and dump that in.
What did we put inside here? What was that again?
We put cumin. We put about a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of ginger, maybe a little too much salt.
Okay, we mix it in here.
We mix it in kind of quickly while we're
so I just dump it right in there?
Dump it right in there.
Okay, good.
Okay, the next ingredient. The next ingredient we have is healing chicken bone broth.
Okay.
This is not the watery stuff you buy on the shelves in the store. This is food as medicine. This will help you heal 30 to 50% faster.
Really?
Okay.
And can I buy it like this? I mean,
you can buy it like this in Jimbos, all the Jimbos throughout San Diego, and online at theflavorchef.com.
Okay.
So this stuff, okay, look at it. Isn't that, I think that's beautiful food as medicine. I'm going to have you add an entire container of chicken broth into our Vitamix.
And it's cold, right? It's supposed to be cold, I guess?
No, it's actually, I would normally heat that up.
Oh, okay.
But if you leave it in the Vitamix for 2 minutes, which we can do after the segment, it'll actually heat up.
Okay, all right.
So bone broth is made with chicken feet, which grosses people out.
Wow, really?
But all the collagen is in the feet, which is the main protein in skin, hair, and nails.
Okay.
So this is serious food as medicine.
Should we just put chicken feet in there?
Yeah, you kind of did in a way.
Okay.
It's going to taste amazing, though.
All right.
And then I'm going to add this last one. It's collagen.
Okay.
Okay, more collagen, but it's the highest food in glycine. This is gelatin, like you find in Jell-O. So we're going to add protein to this so that it's really full, balanced soup.
Okay, so we put it in there. You just
Put
fire it up for a couple
Vitamix.
of minutes or 30 seconds.
We're gonna fire this up.
Yep.
All right. I would normally do that for a little bit longer.
So you want it? Is it going to be a little chunky? Do you want it in a liquid form?
You want it in a liquid form. You see the way it looks. So for the sake of time, I probably would do that for another minute and just let it roll in the Vitamix.
Okay.
And then you can put it back in the burner if you like.
And heat it up.
Put it back in the burner if you like and heat it up. And this is your warming carrot ginger soup. We have already blended in there our garlic and butter, right? So you would do 2 cloves of garlic and butter, and you blend that up in the soup.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can garnish it, if you want a little crunch, with some pine nuts so that you have a little crunch, and then your soup is complete.
How easy is that? It's not hard at all.
It really isn't hard. I love dispelling the myth that it takes a long time, it has to be onerous. You can use food as medicine, it can taste good. If people are afraid of healthy food, don't have to know about it. And I mean, honestly, it's the best weapon we have, and you won't have to take any more ibuprofen.
I love the fact that you said you can either do it in this form right here, or if you don't want to, you can go out and get this form right here, and it makes it easy just to throw it right in there.
Yeah, and if you want to use pumpkin, butternut squash, acorn squash, if you want to use anything instead of carrots, you can just go for it.
This is also great.
Yeah, 'tis the season of fall.
Do I want to taste that, or do we want to wait a minute and heat it up?
I think you probably want to try it.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to try it.
But then I'm going to heat it up for you properly afterwards and leave it for you for lunch.
So
how about that?
I'm looking at it. I feel healthier and smarter already. Watch this.
This will heal your digestive system,
a big bing,
balance your
brain.
brain.
A light's going to go on. Oh, it's not bad at all.
You okay?
Yeah.
Not bad. Hopefully it's good.
Great little taste to it. Fantastic. Hey, if you want to get a hold of Christa Orecchio or The Whole Journey.
It's almost time for the big launch of our 3-month nutrition e-course. For more info, free training, or to work with me to use food as medicine, visit thewholejourneyonline.com.